Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Krieg Dominion. I'm Omar Krieg, Lord and Commander of the Krieg Dominion, and your host for this round 3 matchup of the Operation Revival Divergence Placement Trials. Ooh, excuse me. I've been drinking Pepsi, so I may burp a few times. Uh, with me, of course, is Woldane, representing Clan Steel Viper. Today, Steel Viper will be taking on Clan Hell's Horses, and there may or may not be. See, I already started it. There may or may not be a dilemma going on in this match. Mostly in that somebody sent me a certain list, and he got exactly what he asked for in that list, but it was not what he had originally anticipated or planned for. To be clear, I did not screw this up. I know it's easy to blame me, and in fact, I encourage people to blame me often, in fact. But in this case, it was not me. I did not do this. Well, Dane, I'll let you say whatever you want to say at this point. You can absolutely blame me if you want to. We know the truth.
No, it's my own fault. I typed
I
it
love
wrong.
how you let off right away. Like, oh no, it's your fault.
However, I was just looking at on Flex. This thing can't overheat.
Yeah.
With 2 ER largest, 2 ER meads, it cannot overheat. With all the heat sinks this sucker has. So happy little accident.
Yeah. I mean, overheat is always like heat management is a crucial element for anything BattleTech. So that checks out.
No.
Excuse me, that checks out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to text somebody real quick because I was hoping to get it done real fast, but I actually had to think about how I wanted to phrase my answering. Um, but yeah, no, that summoner Bravo versus Delta. Hopefully, it doesn't bite you too hard in the behind. I did it again. We'll see how that turns out for you in the near future. As oh Jesus, I forgot to turn the volume down. Oh, there we go. But yeah, how you been otherwise, man? It's been a few weeks since we saw the Vipers.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good actually. As weird as it sounds, I've actually gotten into a EverQuest emulator server, so playing like classic Valius stuff.
That goes back. I'm gonna say a number that might be scary to some people. That goes back 24
6.
years for me. I played EverQuest back in the day.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
the 1999 version of it.
yeah, like I started in like I remember this. I was in the United States Army recruiting school, learning how to be an Army recruiter as a young sergeant in the Army in the year 2001, and my roommate that I had during this time in school was uh, a big EverQuest fan. He brought his computer with him, which in the very early 2000s was usually not an easy task.
No, those
I mean,
were
nowadays, not so much
bricks.
for me either, but I have two monitors now. But I digress. Uh, he brought the tower, the mouse, the keyboard, monitor, you know, and he proceeded to play it. And I was like, yo, that's like playing Dungeons and Dragons for real, right?
Yeah,
Minus the actual rolling for dice, but like this to me was a game changer, literally. Because the only
it
other
was.
games at that time that could hold my interest much were either like Baldur's Gate, the original edition of Baldur's Gate, and Tales of the Sword Coast. I think it was the expansion or whatever that went out with it back then.
Yep.
Um,
I have the original Baldur's Gate if you want to play through one of these days. Let's go.
I never beat it. I never finished it. That or the second one. I
I
got they both got, especially one of them. I forget which one, but one of them really sucked me into the whole creating my own bullshit.
I
So
beat it. However, I basically made all of my characters casters, and every one of them summoned maximum amount of skeletons. They all had wands of skeletal summoning, and like I 100% cheesed the last boss.
I mean, sometimes you got to do to win. I'm not saying cheating is winning. But yeah, so we're definitely going way back with all that EverQuest stuff.
Yeah,
It goes it goes way
I was
back.
declared a missing persons because of it. Okay, so Apparently, you have to go to class to succeed in college. They never tell you that in the brochures. All right.
That's a
So,
fair point.
uh, second semester completely, failed out. Didn't know that the letter had gotten to my house before I did. So I was just chilling at my buddy's house playing EverQuest all weekend, and my folks didn't know that I wasn't coming. They thought I was still up there. The school says I wasn't when they called, and because they wanted an explanation about my failing grades and all this. I wasn't there. They got nervous, called, and apparently my buddy called and said, "Hey, you need to like call your folks now. There's a county deputy up here at the school asking where you're at."
That's wild because for my
Yeah.
entire adult life, the idea of the college calling around because people weren't showing up for class is just so foreign to me. I
Yeah.
digress. Let's talk about. I forget which clan you faced off against last week, or not last week, but last round. I think it was the Coyotes. I could be wrong, or maybe the Coyotes got you. No, Coyotes haven't lost yet. It was Hold on, I got it right here. You faced off against the Stardadders, and it didn't matter to them if they won or lost. They just needed to slow you down. You did get a win. There was a headshot. Coincidentally, there was a headshot in the opening exchange of rounds in the last match I did a week or two ago. We won't talk about what happened and how that turned out for anybody, but somebody definitely was salty when I rolled fucking boxcars right off the bat.
I wasn't salty about the first headshot. It was the three other ones in that round.
That's fair. That's fair. I admit, somehow I've been getting some extremely lucky dice rolls and a plethora of headshots. Not just against you. Somehow I've managed to get them against both you, both Fohammer and Darius. Uh, I don't know what's going on. I've rolled boxcars when I didn't need to roll boxcars, like consciousness checks and, and some other dumb shit. It's just like, and then I had a head hit, and then the critical, and then I rolled boxcars yet again. So there went the head, with of course the pilot inside, or well, most of it. Yeah, Darius says he actually had to use some of his edge.
Yeah.
Speaking of edge, I forget you have 2 pieces of edge. Let me go ahead and give you these 2 little edge marker thingies before I forget.
I
I
thought I
am
used.
easy to forget.
Did I get more? Because I thought I burned all of it last time.
No, it resets between rounds.
Okay.
I think.
Good to go.
I'm gonna go with it. It resets between rounds. I don't think I don't know if I actually wrote that in the rules or not, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna cry. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Ooh, excuse me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But let's talk about this match.
Yeah.
In this match, we've got Clan Steel Viper taking on Clan Hell's Horses. You've got some interesting choices. Interesting in my opinion. We've got the Adder B, which is if I could get my scroll wheel to work, a slew of lasers in a LB5. You've got a Mad Dog Prime, which is of course the 2 other M20s and a bunch of pulse lasers. So that'll be fun to deal with. And then the Crossbow Prime, which is kind of a repeat except no lasers. It's just got the 2 other M20s with Artemis. Edge is supposed to be static for the entire match, but your game rules. I think it was for the. I'd have to look in my own rule set, and I'm not gonna sweat it that much right now. And then of course we have the Summoner D, the Moment of Contention, with basically 4 lasers and some AMS. That's going to be a severe pain in my ass if he gets the missile boat that I've got over there. That I don't even know if I actually have a missile boat now. And then, of course, the Nova B, which has small lasers, machine guns, Ultra AC5, and a large pulse, which is a little bit of everything when you look at weapon loadout. For the Hell's Horses, they are fielding against you a Viper A, which is a bunch of medium lasers and an SRM6. Stormcrow Prime, we all know that lovely heat-neutral build, 2 large lasers and 3 mediums. We also have a Hellbringer Prime, which has a little bit of everything. We've got anti-missile system, Streak 6s, ER mediums, targeting computers, active probes, and a pair of ER PPCs. So I guess not quite a little bit of everything, but a fair amount. We have the Timberwolf D, PPCs, and Streak 6s. I laughed when I saw that 2 of these 4 Streak 6s were mounted on the rear. I don't know why you would fucking do that. That seems like a waste of Streak 6s. They should be pointed forwards, but whatever, Clan, whoever made that.
Clan running away and streaking you? I don't
I
know.
guess. And then lastly, the Mad Dog A, LB5X, ERPPC, and 6, count them, 6 SRM6s.
Well, that's a brawler.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. It could be a rough fight for you, brother. It could be. I forgot to put a scorecard out, so I'm going to do that now. Set it right there.
In MWO, well, MWO doesn't have rear-facing weapons, but they made all of them turn around, and it actually makes it a pretty good streak boat.
Yes. This is quite true. Let's see, so Clan Steel. I know how to type. Steel Viper. Clan Hell's Horses. One more in between there. Okay. All right. With that in mind, we are all set. You are the hunter. Correction. You are the hunter, but I just looked at this and I forget how that works out. So for the first round, things are a little bit abnormal. The prey, which is me, I will determine my starting side. The hunter begins deployment on the opposing side, followed by the prey's first deployment, and then after that, deployment continues as normal. I am going to choose this corner as my deployment side, and I believe I'm going to say it's 8 hexes in either direction. So that'll
Okay.
be 2, 4, 6, 8. And then 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as my limitations. Obviously, no more than 3 hexes in, and yeah. I don't know if that's actually 8 hexes like that or not. Yeah, Darius also agrees with me that those SRM6s should be facing forward. Those are some really heavy weapons to have pointed backwards, and there's 2 of them. You should at least turn one of them, ideally both of them, forward. And if you've got something left over to point backwards, make it like a medium laser or a machine gun or something. 2 Streak 6s is a bit much.
I mean, I'm used to having the Timber D being front-facing, so if you want to do it front-facing for this battle, I am all for it.
No, I've already D'd you once tonight.
uh,
When you're ready, please deploy on your side over here.
sure. Mechanics question.
Uh-huh.
How, like, from bottom to top, layer-wise, how many levels can I jump?
You can jump 1 level per jump jet.
Ooh, okay. That's good to know.
6, 7, 8. I'm gonna put a small line on the X's
Jump
that you
5,
can.
jump
Let's
5.
6.
All right.
If you look at the corner over here,
Okay.
you'll see the 2 orange lines. That's pretty much your limits as far as left and right. And then obviously you can't deploy any more than 3 hexes in from the edge. So
Right.
that might actually be a bit tighter than it should be, but
Meh. That'd be it.
if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna go ahead and start the round and the clock.
Yep. I will deploy first unit.
And then challenges can be made whenever you are ready to challenge.
Well,
Also me.
yep, so
Minimum 3 past that one.
There we go. My Mad Dog with my commander is down.
Your commander's in the Mad Dog?
Yep.
I think I will put my Mad Dog on that same. I should probably mark my hexes here too. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7. Damn it. I think I'll put my Mad Dog out there as well, and he will face against your Mad Dog. So yeah, my Mad Dog challenges your Mad Dog.
Good to go. I will put out my summoner next. 3 spaces in, we said. So that'll be That right there.
Summoner D. 2 large and 2 medium. Who do I want? What's the other heavy? Oh, you got that crossbow. Okay. In that case, Hellbringer is going to challenge your summoner. He is on the board. You know what? I suppose I should put movement dice out. I'm gonna put red 6 out for these guys just to simulate that they walked onto the field since they're right by the edge of the map.
No worries.
Because they've got some terrain to get around. Oh, I gotta write it on the Hellbringers. Who did I say he was? Oh, your summoner. That's who he's fighting.
Crossbow be next to the Mad Dog.
Okay. Yeah. So he's going to. All right, the Mad Dog, or excuse me, the Timberwolf. He's actually gonna come out onto the field, and he's actually going to move. He's going to enter from this hex. So you'll enter that hex. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Come on. That will be a red, or excuse me, a green. Oh, I got the wrong dice out there. Okay. Do this. It's a red 2 for moving so many hexes. Actually, yeah, it's fine. It's got green 6. Okay. And he is going after your. Oh Jesus! What's my Timberwolf going after? I forget what your last mech is. Oh, yours it's the
crossbow.
Crossbow. That's it.
All right. Nova's going to be right behind him.
Which one is that?
The Nova next.
Okay. I think my I'll bring the Stormcrow in. He's also going to deploy into that same hex. Gotta check his movement though. 6'9". Okay. He can actually go a little bit further. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 to turn that way. 6, that will also be a red 2. Alright. The Stormcrow will challenge your Nova. I assume you are accepting.
Of course. And then Adder's next, and I'll be deploying him with a clump.
Oh, the Adder, yes. Alright, the Viper. Viper's gonna be a bit. Well, Zellbringing means I shouldn't be. So he will enter on that hex as well. He has a movement of 8, 12, 8. And he has what for weapons? Which medium?
5 mediums and 1 SRM6, I believe.
So that is level 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can actually jump there. 1, 2, 6, 7. Jump of 8 is going to be a blue 4. 3 for the hexes and 1 for jumping. Yes, this is the round 3 of the overall trial. Alright. None of us have line of sight. None of us are going to get dinged for not having line of sight because first round and also because of just the way the terrain is and the fact that I chose a corner instead of an edge. Any issues?
Nope.
Or shall we move on?
Think we're good.
Alright, round 2 and initiatives. 6.
8.
I will move first. I'm going to move my Hellbringer. I believe he's a 5'8". Yep, 5'8". He is going to scoot forward. This road that you see on here is not pavement, despite it saying road.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 hexes. It's going to be a red 3. Hang on. 2, 3, 6. Yep, that's right. Okay. Go ahead and make your move.
Let's see. Hellbringer's own.
For some reason, I don't know if it's me or if it's you, but you're coming in a little quiet.
How about that?
That's good.
Does help to have the mic next to your face.
It does help. It does. I mean, it doesn't have to
Alright.
be in your face, but it definitely has to be close enough to be, noteworthy.
Alright, where'd that? Let's see. Hellbringer's there. Yeah, that's gonna be. Run of 8 or jump up 5. We'll jump up 5. Why not? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he jumped.
So that would be a blue 3, 2 for the movement, plus 1 for jumping.
Okay.
All right. Next up, I'm going to jump my Viper, another 8 hexes generally forward. Let me see where that puts me. 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Right. Lightwoods. It's 4 on the dice, but it will be a +5 total because of the Lightwoods. When you get around to shooting at him.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna have good shots this turn. We'll see.
Probably not.
This is
Hellbringer and Summoner, possibly. Yeah,
Hellbringer.
because I'm going to be shooting over those woods because you're on higher elevation. So
Can you go over the challenges real quick, because so I can write them down? I
yeah,
probably
sure,
should have
sure,
done
sure.
that.
The Adder is challenging, or excuse me, the Viper is challenging the Adder that I forgot to write down on mine.
Okay, so that's Viper. Okay.
The Stormcrow is challenging the Nova.
Okay.
Hellbringer is challenging the Summoner.
Got that one.
Timberwolf is challenging the Crossbow.
Timber's crap. Okay.
And then the Mad Dog challenging the
Mad
Mad
Dog,
Dog.
Mad Dog. Okay.
And I believe it's your turn because I last
It is.
jumped the Adder.
Yep. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm sorry, I last jumped my Viper, is what I meant to say.
We're 5'8", so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Got that extra point for turning?
I did.
Okay. And that was your Mad Dog there.
Yep, run of 7, so it'd be 3.
7 hexes is a +3, yes.
Yep.
All right. Mad Dog. 1, 2, 6, 7. 6. Put this sense. Okay. All right, Mad Dog has moved up. It is your turn, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We run a 3 as well.
Oh, I know what we got to do.
Yeah.
I know what I got to do. I got it. I need to change the scaling on it slightly in order to get it to fit. Bleh, in order to get it to fit slightly better. There we go. Okay. All right, that was crossbow, Timberwolf. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6. That will also be 2. And all right, return, sir.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 1, 2, 3. All right. Nova's up top.
Yes, I see that. Stormcrow, 6, 9 movements. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 6, 7.
6, 9. Doo, doo, doo.
Scroll wheel. Okay, I believe that is all of my pieces.
Should have. I've got one more with the adder. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because my Viper moved, and then you moved
3,
not
4,
his
5,
opponent.
6, 7, 8, 9. So, yoink. And then for the turn, well, he's not turning. There we go.
All right. Firing phase. I fire first because I lost initiative. Unfortunately, my Viper doesn't have a shot on the adder. There will be no penalty for that this round because of the nature of the terrain. Mad Dog, you can see the Mad Dog. Let's see how many hexes that is, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm pretty sure that's outside of missile range.
It probably more than likely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. My Mad Dog doesn't have that kind of long range. It's 3 hexes outside the range of the LB5 and 4 hexes outside of the range of the ERPPC. So he won't be fine. Timberwolf does have line of sight towards your. Maybe not. Let me see what the drawn line looks like. No, line of sight violation. He can't see anything. You know what? I know this guy does. I checked this earlier. He's got line of sight. Whether or not he has the range is a different story. So let's see what the Hellbringer rather has. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Nope. Just outside of range there, unless you got something that can hit close to 30 hexes, which I don't think any of us do.
I don't think anything does. Yeah.
There might be there's probably like one random ass ultra light AC2 or some shit that does. But it's not available for us for play for like another 80 years or some shit. Like Republic era. I don't know. I'm making shit up. I don't think any of my units have a shot. Actually, no, I take that back. My Stormcrow might have a shot on your Nova there. He will
Oh,
have
8
partial cover, unfortunately, and some woods to shoot through. But I can peg you.
with
See if
what?
let's see if I got the range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hexes.
Yeah,
Stormcrow has ER large, which reach out to
25.
25. So that will
Yep.
be +4. Oh, I don't think this is going to be worthy of a shot. So that's 4, 7, 8, 9.
I think
Gunnery of 1. That's 10. I ran, so that's 12. So I need boxcars to hit you. I'm going to roll it just for. Go ahead.
+1 for the. Did you do +1 for the partial cover?
I did. Let's recalculate those. So gunnery of 1, 3 for my run, 7 for range, 8 for woods, 9 for cover, and then 3 for movement. So we're sitting on boxcars. I have 2 large
Huh?
lasers and all the heat in the world. Let's see if I get a shot. Nope. And ho ho! 1 large laser hits. Let's see where it hits. Location. I'm gonna laugh if this streak continues.
If you headshot, I'm just done. I'm
6. That is right torso. 10 points of damage, sir.
ow.
Right torso. 10 points.
Uh, why do I have controls? There we go.
Yeah, I did that. Okay. All right. Do you have anything that can reach? What was it? 18 hexes. I think it was.
18 hexes. See
We
what
can recount it. I don't remember what the number was. I knew it was just
No.
barely.
Well, yeah, I do. I have large pulse that can hit out there. So, 10 to my
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hexes. Yeah. You do have 1 woods to shoot through, so that will be a +1. Otherwise, yeah, you've got a shot.
yeah. So
19
what's that?
hexes. Well, I'm sorry, 19 hexes is what I came up with. You can please, by all means, double check that.
No, you're fine. I believe you. All right, 19. So, what's that? 1. I jumped, so that's 3 more.
Yeah, +3 for jumping.
4, 8 for range. What else am I missing? 8 for range, 9 for cover.
And then my 3 for movement. I think
10,
you're hitting
11.
on boxcars as well.
So it'll be boxcars for the UAC and then 10 for the large pulse.
Okay. Oh, your
All right.
UAC can reach that far too, huh? Okay.
21, yeah. So all right. So double tapping the UAC.
Yeah, obviously. What else would you do?
I know. That 9 is not going to do it. And then I need a 10 on the large pulse. Not going to do it.
So misses all around?
Yep.
All right. I think that is all the shooting we can do. Actually, let me double check this Timberwolf. Because the Timberwolf is firing on. Oh no, we already said the Timberwolf can't see
Yeah,
crossbow.
we can't see there. And
That's right.
then,
All right. Yeah, in that case, I think that's everything.
yep, sounds good to me.
All right. I don't have any PSRs or anything like that to make. Neither do you. This is now round 3. Initiative.
Initiative it is.
5.
Oh, 5? Surely I can beat that.
Yes.
8.
Clearly you can. One of those dice, but with just one of those dice, in fact. All right. Let's go ahead and scoot the Hellbringer up his full range of motion. So let's see. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. And 8 hexes is going to be a run of 3. Please, sir, whenever you're ready, make your move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just gonna 2, 3, 4, and 5.
You got that jump in her, huh?
I do. Who has ERs with a targeting computer? So let's see what happens.
All right. Let's see. Mad Dog. He's gonna do a little bit of wiggle wiggle. Who's Mad? Oh, Mad Dog versus
Wiggle.
Mad Dog. It's gotta get into range. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There, and that's 1, 5. Alright, Mad Dog has moved.
Let's see. So he's there to get line of sight. I'd have to be right over here. Right? That blocks. That's 2 light woods it'd be passing through still.
Shoot through 2. You can't shoot through 3.
Shoot through 2, can't shoot through 3. So I'd have to get out here somewhere. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3,
If you scoot forward, I'm sure the line of sight will be fine, but I could be wrong too.
4,
You see.
5, 6, 7, turn. Yeah, so where's my run? Ah, nope. I need 1 dice. So right here, do I have line of sight?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, you do from there.
He's
From
still
that
blocked, though.
hex, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not up against it. So yeah, I'd have line of sight there. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Run of 8.
It'll give you a +3.
Yoink. Okay.
Timberwolf. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 3, 6. Timberwolf's moves are complete.
Now turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 8. It's being air. That's a move of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a what? 2?
Yep, 5 is +2.
Move that and move him there. Okay. Is that too many to shoot through?
It We'll say there's 2. It comes really close on this corner right here,
Yeah.
but we'll call that 2.
Okay.
Just so we can both shoot at each other.
Sounds
Defender's advantage or something silly like that. My Viper is going to do that thing that every MechWarrior Online player hates when a friendly gets in your way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
good. Now, do dead trees count as light cover?
Yes. These trees will count as the full cover. The full Monty.
Ooh, no, wait, I need to
And
get up to
it's the
the edge.
Viper and the Adder that are dancing.
Yeah,
I think it looked like you were thinking of the Nova.
I was. Adder and the Viper. So I'm at what, 6'9"? 6'9". Where is he sitting at right there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why not? Let's go. Rule 5, right?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, on the. Yeah.
And 9 hexes, I believe, is still a +3.
Yeah, 10. You need it. It would be a +4.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm just double checking. Quick, because
At least that's what I remember. I could be wrong.
Yeah, 10 to 17 hexes is +4. All right, who do I got left? I got the Stormcrow. I think that's it. Yeah. 690. So let's see, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That water is brick water.
You
So,
mean creek?
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Just barely enough. +3 modifier. All right, please, sir, make your move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got to do that just to be able to see you over the edge.
To be honest, I'm not sure how that works as far as line of sight is concerned. I think if you were like one more hex back, I'd have been like, "There's just no way you could see me." But I think we can hand wave some bullshit and just be like, "Yeah, we can see each other."
Yeah, that's going to be a run, actually. So, and run. We'll put him right share.
If you are on the edge, then yeah, you definitely can see him.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah. I'm just looking from a bird's eye view. If I'm back any, with the way it is, I don't think I'll be able to see him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Starting off, Mad Dog versus Mad Dog. See what we got. Mad Dog has LB5 and a PPC. He has line of sight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hexes range. That is enough to fire, let's see, PPC and LB5 at medium range. And that's all I can fire. So that's medium range. Let's see, how many woods do we got to deal with here? 1. Just I'm gonna go with 1 hex of woods in the way. You can confirm, deny, counter.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because it comes like right up to that corner of the 1 hex there. It comes like right there. So that's just 1. No partial cover. All right, gunnery of 1, 3 for running, 5 for range, 6 for woods. Your 3 makes it a 9 to hit. This is LB5, and LB5 is in. Let me see what kind of ammo I got. LB5 is in slug and ERPPC. I'll roll both.
Definitely a slug.
9s. I didn't specify which one's which, but that's okay. They both missed. And now I need to double check my heat because I didn't pay attention to that when I should have been. So that's 15 and 5 is 20 and 2 and yep, I'm good. I'm good on heat. All right, please return fire and tell me how I made some poor choices with my weapon selection.
Let's go. I could have done that the whole time. Wait a minute. No, I just realized I could right click and swivel and not use arrow keys. Don't ask. Just don't. It's a whole lot better if you don't. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do.
Oh, you're talking about the rotating?
Yeah. I did.
You could do, if you mouse over it, you can use Q and E.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
No. So what did we say the distance was? I'm sorry.
14.
14. So that's going to be medium range for large pulse, medium range for the LRMs. Cool.
But that's going to be super hot if you fire all 4 weapon systems. I mean, it's up to you. Don't let me tell you how to play your game. I just know that the Mad Dog Prime gets warm easy if you're not careful.
32 heat, and I can sink 24.
That's 8 heat left over. Don't forget you ran, so that's 2 in there if you haven't already accounted for it.
Yeah, so probably only need to shoot. Yeah, let's just shoot the large pulses right now.
Yeah, I know this because I ran into that situation before because I didn't realize the Mad Dog is not very good for heat.
No, it's terrible for heat.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty much you have to choose one weapon system only. At any rate.
So, 19. So we're at medium range for what was
14 hexes, probably still medium range.
Still medium range for large pulses. So I ran. So 1 plus running.
Your Mad Dog Prime is your Star Commander, yes?
Oh yes, so he's at 3.
Yeah.
Start off with. So 3 plus the run is 2 for run
Yeah,
or what?
running is +2.
Yeah, it's those 3, 5, 6, 7 for yours. 8, 9 for range. Plus the woods is 10, so it'd be an 8 for the large pulses.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm assuming you're firing just the 2 large pulse, correct?
Yeah, just the 2 large pulses.
Okay.
1 sec. Love you. I love you.
I don't know how to
Go to
take
bed.
that. Stop. Obviously, you're talking to somebody in your family. I don't have Zoom on
Go
one
to
of my
bed.
screens right at the moment.
No, you're fine. I love you too, Omar.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, so that's 1 large pulse hits.
Yeah, one of them does. So that's 10 points of damage. Go ahead and roll location.
10 points to your
8. That's a torso.
8. That is your left torso.
Right.
For 10 points.
That's the Mad Dog taking 10 points to the which torso?
Uh, 8 is left torso.
8. Okay. Anything else? Or I believe that's it, actually.
Yeah, that's all the firing I'm going to do for him.
Okay. Viper, firing on your Nova. Let me see what my firing options are. 6 ER or 5 ER mediums. That puts me at 30 heat. That's 10 over. Oh boy.
Hot, hot, hot.
No, that's shitty math actually. Let's see.
Wait, Viper's shooting at the adder.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, you had said
5
Nova,
medium lasers is 25 heat. Plus the what I ran. No, I jumped. Nope. Yes. Hold on. I am stupid. I am not thinking correctly here. I meant my Stormcrow firing on your Nova. I do
Okay, yeah.
apologize.
No, you're fine.
Somebody left a comment in chat. He says, "Me and my friends used to play BattleTech all the time, but there was 5 or 7 of us playing, so we each picked a house and played King of the Hill, and one person could pick the 100 mechs." Oh my god! I'm assuming he means 100-ton mechs, and we all would attack that, then attack one. And oh my god, that's pandemonium. That's chaos. That's inviting the chaos gods into your home. I love it. Uh, that's from Cyclops Havoc Vulcan. That's an interesting name. Yeah. So Stormcrow firing on the Nova. It will be an alpha strike. I just gotta crunch math and stuff here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes. I think that's gonna split my numbers slightly. Yeah, short and medium. So gunnery of 1, 3 for running, 5 for some of the weapons, 8. So 6 and 8 is what I need. So 6 for the larges and 8s for the mediums. We'll do the largest first. Beating 6s. 1 and 2, so both hit. Locations. 11 and 8. 11 is left arm 10.
Left arm 10.
And left
Gotcha.
torso 10.
Torso 10. All
PSR.
Right. That'll be a PSR.
But I also have 3 medium lasers to throw at you, hitting on 8s. 1 and 2, so 2 of them hit. 5 more to the left arm, and then 5 to the right arm. Basically 5 to each arm.
All right, looks good to me.
And then I don't think I had any, but I'll ask. I didn't crunch armor, did I?
No, you haven't crunched. You got close on that left arm.
I had a feeling I might, but
Yeah, he's down. It's down to 1.
okay.
Let me go ahead and roll you a pallet check before I forget it.
PSR +1.
We're good. 7.
Yeah. Okay. It is now your turn to fire, sir.
Yes, sir. So the Nova, we're going to
The
be
early to
firing...
mid '90s is when I started playing this game, Cyclops. Just so you have a frame of reference that may or may not be that important.
Since heat really isn't a factor, I'm gonna just shoot everything that I can except for the machine gun. So everything. Let's see.
Yeah, everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Um, Large pulse, ultra are in short range. ER small, I believe, is in medium range. What are we? What 4 or
Uh,
no? It's
6
5, right?
hexes
One,
is
two,
what I came
three,
up with, I
four,
believe.
5, 6. So it's long range for the ER are small. Okay. Let's
In the
see.
immortal words of
1, 2, 3 for running.
shit, I forgot who sings it. Who sings "Hit Me with Your Best Shot"? Why am I suddenly drawing a blank?
6 for yours. I'm coming up with 6 for the UAC. Then 4 for the large pulse.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
And then I need 10 for the
For the long range.
10 for the ER.
Okay.
The small.
Sounds good.
We'll roll the small just in case. No, close. All right. Large pulse needing a 4.
4 or 6.
6 for the UAC, 4 for the
Gotcha. Okay.
pulse.
So
So
large pulse
large
hits.
pulse does hit.
So it's gonna be 10 points to
10
the
points
what?
to the 8 again. Left torso.
Left torso, getting some love tonight. All right.
And then I need a 6 for the UAC. That's boxcar, sir.
Yeah, it is. That's definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll cluster. 8. What's the UAC 2 or UAC? Oh no.
UAC 5.
Yeah. I'm apologize. I'm getting ahead of myself. Go ahead and roll cluster on an 8 plus both shots hit.
Ooh.
That's
Hold on,
weird.
hold on. That's no, don't. That's not.
You saw that,
it,
right? I think it stopped
yeah,
on a 9 and then it
it stopped
dropped.
on a 9 and then just slowly went.
Yeah,
Something happened
that
there.
was a little weird.
Okay, 4 on the cluster, so not a
So
double
yeah,
tap.
so one shot hits. So go ahead and roll the location for that 5-pointer.
To your 6, that's going to be your right leg,
6 is right leg. That doesn't sound right.
right torso. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I can't read tonight. Wow, glasses are not just a fashion statement. Let me tell you, man.
this is true. And then I believe you have something else to hit me with, or was that it?
That's it. The small missed. So
Okay. All right. In that case, let's do Viper firing on the adder at a range of 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. So Viper, 5 lasers, but I jumped to get to where I am, so that's immediately going to be 8 heat, which gives me limited options. But we are at 4 hexes, so I'm going to do 2 medium lasers and an SRM-6 with Artemis. And if I remember right, Artemis gives me a +4 on the cluster roll.
yes.
Does the adder have AMS?
I don't think he does.
I know one of your mechs has 2 of them.
Yeah, the summoner has 2. The adder does
Not?
not. No.
All right. So 2 lasers and the um, SRM-6. That's going to be 10 heat, and then another 4 heat. It's going to be at 22. And then when I clear all that, down to 2 heat at the end of the round. So, unless I take some really bad hits, 4 hexes is short for the lasers and medium for the missiles. Gunnery of 1, I jumped, it's 3. Shooting through 1 woods, it's 4, 7. 7 and 9 to hit. So 7's for the 2 lasers. That is a hit. That is not a hit. 1 hit. 8 is the left torso for 5.
We are pinging them left torsos tonight.
Yeah, we are. And then I need a, what did I say? Oh, 8. 8 is what I need for the SRM-6?
Yes.
Sounds right. 8s. That's a hit. Cluster roll +4 for Artemis. 5 plus 4 is 9. On a 6-pack is 5 missiles. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Here we go with locations. All right. 2 points to the left arm.
Left arm, 2 points. Okay.
2 points left leg.
Okay.
Make that 4 points left leg.
Mhm.
Then 4 points center torso.
Okay.
I remember the TSR Marvel role playing game, if I remember right. I think that was the one from back then in the '90s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have been the TSR one. That is all my damage. I've done my heat. Are you good for crits and stuff? I don't think you got anything that went through.
No, no, no.
Okay. All right. In that
Uh,
case, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot a large pulse and gonna eat a little bit of heat here, but I think it's worth it. Large pulse and 2 ER meads.
Okay. Your pulse is countered by the one woods shooting through and the one woods that I'm in. Just FYI.
Okay, that's fine. Um,
And then the +4 for my jump movement.
that'll put me at 24 heat, 25. So I'll build up 5 heat there. That's fine.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right, yeah, I'll build up 5 heat on that one. So yeah, so we're short range on everything. Yeah.
What are you firing?
One large pulse and 2 ER meads at you.
Okay. Yeah, you're in short range.
One, two, three, four. Um, and then let's see, 1 + 2 for the run, 3 + 7,
8 and 9 for
8 and
shooting through
9.
woods, and 9 for shooting into woods. So yeah, nines, and then
Nines, and then 7 on the large pulse.
sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so 2 ER meads. Uh, Needing nines. Okay. Yeah,
They both hit.
both hit. But 11 and 12, by the way.
Oh wow.
He really wants it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 locations for you.
Uh-huh.
We're looking at the first one's going to be your 8 to left torso.
Yeah. 5, right? For these are medium lasers.
5, yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then right leg 5.
Right leg 5. All right.
All right, and then I need
And then
a
your
7.
large pulse.
That'll be an 8. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to go to the 10, which is your left arm.
Left arm 10 and a PSR. So that's going to be I basically need to roll 2+.
Yeah.
In other words, don't roll snake eyes. 7.
I saw that one, man.
I know. I know. Okay. That's it, right? Anything else?
Should be it.
Okay.
No
Timberwolf
brainer.
firing on the dog? No, that's not right. The crossbow. That's it. Was that?
Yeah, Timberwolf on the crossbow. I'm like, wait a minute. We shot the Mad Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, shooting through 2 hexes of woods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hexes. 2 ERPPCs. Will put me at 2 heat after all of that. But yeah, 2 ERPPCs at medium range. Gunnery of 1, 3 for running, 5 for range, 7 for woods, 9 for your movement. 9s to hit. One hits.
Ow.
You don't want boxcars on this hit.
No, we do not.
Certainly looked like it was about to be though. That is 15 to the right torso.
Hey, we actually hit something that wasn't.
Yeah, something that wasn't the left torso.
I know, right? Okay.
Oh wow! You didn't have to give this back. This is yours. Yeah. Okay. That is it for my Mad Dog. Or excuse me, Timberwolf.
Pretty timber. Okay. So I'm gonna fire back both my alarm launchers.
Okay.
Should be same to hit back with 9s, I think.
Gunnery of 1, 3, 5 for range, 7 for woods, and 9 for my movement. Yeah, sounds about right. So you got some other.
Alright.
Do you have Artemis? No, that doesn't do anything for hitting.
Not anything for hitting. So yeah, so 2 9s coming up right here. Let's see here.
Let me know if you don't like it.
Okay, or no 9s. That works too.
No hits.
No hits.
All right. I think the last mech we have. Did we do the Hellbringer Summoner bit?
We have not.
I don't think we have. So let's see what we got for. Wow, we are shooting through 2 hexes of woods, but otherwise we're good. So let's see what that range is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hexes. You don't like it? All right, 17 hexes. That for me and the Hellbringer. 2 ERPPCs at long range. What's I gonna do for my heat problems though? So that's 2 for running. 32 minus 26. Puts me at 6 heat for the next round. No, I think we're gonna fire 1 PPC and stay heat neutral for when we get in close. I do have a targeting computer. Let's verify what the targeting computer does. I'm pretty sure it gives me like a
+1 to hit.
Yeah, that sounds right. Let's verify. I know it also gives me the option of having called shots to some extent, but here is equipment, components. Let's see, unequal game terms, space movement, ground movement, line of sight, weapon attacks, other combat weapon and equipment, targeting computers on page 143. And it says to make an attack using the targeting computer, follow all standard rules for weapons of that type, but modify the hit number for any attacks using the unit's weapon by -1.
Cool.
Go for it if you want. Who's taking you? Okay. Yeah, just a -1 to hit. It only works on direct energy ballistic weapons. So, PPC -1, long range. It'll be a +3 instead of a +4. 1, 3 for movement. 5 for the woods. 8 plus your 3 is 11. Holy crap. It's gonna be kind of a luck shot right here. But yeah, need an 11 to hit. Nope. You may now return fire.
Yeah, I've basically got the same math on mine, so I need 2 11s for my ER larges.
Okay. Nope and nope.
Nope.
You needed both of them to have at least a 6 on it. I believe that's all mechs have fired.
Yep.
Don't think we missed any. Heat is good across. I do my heat as I go. We don't have any other end of turn stuff, so round 4. Excuse me, and initiative.
Yep. The only one with heat on mine is the adder, and we're.
I have 8 for initiative, by the way.
I have 4, sir.
All right. Please make your first move. And take the thinking requirement away from me as far as movement goes.
Pretty much.
You got everything you need? Okay.
Alright, let's start with the adder since he's the one with the heat problems. So -1 move on him. So 1, 2.
Oh, you got some movement penalties, huh?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna go back a bit. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. With my 8, 12, 8 movement profile, it's going to be 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oop, nice. Oop, run. 3. I have actually closed the distance. Let's
Okay.
see. Favorite battle mech was the Griffin. 55-ton mech. Yes, Griffin stock main variant is the PPC LRM 10 combo. There's other variants that swap the LRMs for SRMs. Not a bad mech. It's your turn, sir. Responding to chat.
Let's see here. Why? How did they take the the Griffin 2C? They when they made it into a 2C, they made it lighter and worse.
One of the few 2C clan mechs that are worse than their base Intersphere variant?
I mean,
Okay.
it's not bad for a 40-tonner, but why? It's 4 LRM5s, an ER large, ER small.
I feel like you could have done so much better with just making an energy boat.
Or a missile, or like pure
or
missile
straight
boat.
up missile boat. You've got the 4 LRM5s. Why don't you maybe drop that large and put some mediums on it in another LRM5? Because we heard you like missiles, so here's some missiles that you can put on the missiles that already have missiles.
All right, so my Mad Dog's gonna just walk into the woods there.
He's gonna scoops forward.
He is. He's gonna walk too. So I need to actually grab the walk dice.
Let's see, 2.
Walk of 4 is what, a 1?
Walk of 4 is +1, yes.
+1.
All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. So that is a run of 6.
Oh God.
Yeah, you done fucked up. You know what you did wrong. You know what you did wrong. You know what you did wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be at medium range and shooting into woods. But that's a lot of... It's going to be a fucking musket. It's going to be like an old Civil War era volume of fire insofar as how many missiles are coming at you. Meh. Okay. Okay. Listen, in a shotgun blast like that, the first volley isn't so bad. It's the second and third volleys that tend to get you.
We'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Yeah, so let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop, and turn.
Hey. What is on my Hellbringer again? Just so I can remember.
Well, it's the reason they called it a Hellbringer.
Yeah, 2 PPCs, 3 mediums, machine guns, and a Streak 6, along with some other shit. Like these anti-personnel pods that could probably be better used for something else. At any rate, 5-8 movement. He is going to also attempt to close this range. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
Woohoo! All right.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't have to fire through the woods. So
I don't want to do the extra
4,
math.
5, 6. Yeah, really. All right. Well, because if I took the woods advantage by sitting in the hex woods, that would still manage to get me shooting through the woods. But you would have to shoot through the woods and into the woods, so that would have been a smarter move. Actually, I'm debating if that was. No, I don't want to do math. I just want to kill you. All right, please make your move. I believe we have 2 pairs remaining: the crossbow
Yeah,
and
the
the
crossbow.
Timberwolf, and then the Nova and the Stormcrow.
Does the D have ups?
Which one? The
The
Timberwolf?
Timber D. Yeah, does it have ups? I can't remember.
Great question, because you know what? I usually don't think too much about jump jets. It does not.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
The things I remember from
none of the
MWO.
water on this map counts as water. It's
Right.
just, this is a decorative layer of water.
I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk it up. Yeah. Why not?
Let's
What's
see.
the worst that's gonna happen?
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's see. 5 is what? 2 or 3?
2. All right. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please, sir, make your move.
All right. Last but not least is the Nova. Here you go.
Oh, really? That is interessante. Okay. Gonna 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Still a walk of 2. So be a green 6. I'm in the woods. For whatever good that's going to do for me. Please take your shots.
Let's just do top to bottom. So we'll do crossbow into timber.
Okay.
We are definitely short range.
Yeah, you're looking at 4s to hit.
Yeah, yeah. That's the math
Unless
I
you got something that is like a 3 hex range, like your machine guns, maybe.
No, he machine guns. We don't have that on crossbow.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
I know.
so just higher than 4. That's higher than 4. 2 hits.
Okay. What did you fire?
Right.
The 2 other M20s?
Yep.
All right.
First.
Give me one. Let me just double check, make sure I keep wanting to call him a goddamn mad dog. I don't know why. He does not have AMS, so.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, for him, he's about to eat 40 missiles at very close range. So go ahead and roll your cluster on the first set.
First set.
And if you have Artemis, add 4. I don't remember if you do or
so
not.
thank God we add 4, so that's 6. Wow.
6 total.
6 total. For
On a 20 pack is 12 missiles, so 5, 5, and 2.
All right, so we'll do 5, 5. 7 CT.
CT 5.
And then right leg.
Right leg 5.
And then the 2. 10 is going to be your left arm.
Left arm 2. Okay, second cluster.
Second cluster. What the? All right, 6. So that's 12, 12, or 5, 5, and 2.
Yep.
Dadgummit. That's terrible.
I had similar problems in my match against foe with my cluster rolls as well. They were all shit. I was rolling like 4s and 5s and 6s.
Right arm.
Right arm 5.
And then CT.
CT 5.
And then the 2. 8 is going to be your left torso.
Goddamn left torso again.
Left torsos, man.
Let me roll my stay on my feet roll.
That did not do as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, I know. And the Timberwolf is going to return fire with let me see here. 8, 23 PPC and 2 streak 6s. It's going to be 15. 8 is 23. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. PPC 7 and 4. We are at how many hexes? Like 3 hexes? Yeah,
3.
Short range. So 1, 3 for running, 5 for your movement. Really? 1, 3, 5? Oh, because I ran and you walked.
Because you ran and I walked. So
All right, PPC 5+. Hits barely.
of course. Ooh.
Location 6. Right torso 15.
Oh.
Am I rolling for a crit chance?
All right. So there's. Hold on. 1. Yes, you will be. 4, 5. Boop boop. All right. Right torso. I have nothing in right torso for you to crit.
Really?
Yeah.
On a mech full of missiles?
Everything's in the arms.
It's wild.
I have nothing.
And you have a standard engine?
It is a standard fusion.
I believe you, but I need to see this in order to believe the ridiculousness that this mech is. Wow, you are not wrong. Right and left torsos have shit in them, and they call this an omni-mech?
Technically.
Yeah, because there's pods. No, I get it, but wow, Clan, whoever made this bullshit mech.
I think the upgrade to the crossbow, like the crossbow A, is they put a small laser in each torso, and then the D variant puts more missiles in the arms. It's SRMs in with the missiles. So yeah.
Jesus. All right, 5+ for 2 streak 6s. 1 hit, 1 misses, which is very unfortunate. However, that is all 6 missiles hitting, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will result in a PSR as well. For
Yep.
you. First 2. 9 is left leg.
Left leg.
2 to the right torso.
That's gonna be okay.
Yep, there's nothing there. We've talked about that. 2 to the center torso.
Okay.
2 to the right leg.
Okay.
2 to the left torso.
Okay.
And 2 to the center torso.
Okay.
And that completes my firing.
And I'm gonna give you a PSR. 7, 6. We're good.
All right, who's next?
Let's see, top down. So we'll go to the adder next. Or no, my mad dog is in the woods there. So I
Oops,
think
that's the
we're
wrong
gonna
one.
have to burn some heat here. So I'm gonna just shoot everything.
Fires and missiles. Yes, I know
Missiles, lasers. It's gonna be hot, 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 hot. So,
you're firing on who again? Sorry, it was killing ammo.
your mad dog.
You're firing on my mad dog.
Yeah. So this is gonna be
Daria says if the location is empty and there is a crit, it follows the damage transfer diagram to resolve the crit. So I technically got to roll against your center torso.
okay. If that's the rule, yeah, go for it. Roll me 2 crits.
Yeah, let's see if we get that 8+
On both.
Oh, I forgot there was twice. So that's 1. 1 crit. No, that's a 10. So that's actually 2 crits on the center torso. And it is upper and lower. So let's see what we got. Upper 3. I believe that's a gyro.
Upper 3 is engine hit.
Okay, so that's gonna add heat to that.
We don't worry about that on this mech.
Okay. Oh, that's on the crossbow.
Yeah, but that is a engine hit. So
yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then the second crit on the center torso is lower 2.
Lower 2 is also a engine hit.
So that's 2 engine hits, and I still have another critical chance to roll for. Know when you're good.
Yep, go ahead. I got it marked. 2 engine hits. Don't need another.
8. So there's a
That'd be a
single
crit.
on the center torso. See what we get. Upper 6.
Upper 6 gyro.
That's a gyro. That's going to change your PSR. Your PSR just went to +4, I think.
Yep.
Let me double
That
check
sounds
that.
about right. And I need another PSR, right? With the gyro hit.
automatically with a gyro hit, regardless. So let's see.
So that'd
After
be
the first critical hit to the gyro, controlling player must make a piloting skill roll at the end of the phase in which the critical hit occurred with a +3 modifier. And then now
Oh,
you
no.
also have to do a +3 anytime the mech runs or jumps.
all right. So I failed.
Okay, so 1d6 for fall. See which way you fell. You missed a 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. That's a 4 direction.
Yeah, let me see where that table is. Right here. What do you roll? A 4?
Mm-hmm.
So you're facing the opposite direction, and damage goes to the rear.
Okay.
What is the tonnage of that mech?
70.
So you're gonna take 7
Oh, I'm
points.
sorry, 65. 65.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, 7
So
points of
5 and a
damage.
2. Go ahead and I'll roll location.
Okay.
So 5 to the on the rear table. 8. Damn. Left torso rear.
Left torso rear 8.
That's 5 damage. Sorry.
Okay, 5. Yep.
And then
Gotcha.
2 points of damage going to the 9 is left leg.
2 points of damage to the left leg.
Correct.
And I am prone at the moment.
Yep.
Whee! Well, that ain't good.
No. Darius is even like, ooh, now I feel bad for pointing that out.
No, that's fine. I mean,
It was on the crossbow,
oh, that
right?
was, oh, yeah. Yep.
Because it's the Mad Dog that's getting ready to light up my Mad Dog
Yeah.
with some heat problems.
It really
gonna get
it's what he
spicy.
gets for missing point blank with LRMs.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, you hit. You just didn't hit with a lot.
Yeah, I chipped off the top of your searchlight or something. I don't know.
What'd you do, like 24 out of 40 missiles or something like that?
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
that's better than 50%. Not by a lot, mind you, but it is better than 50%.
It's like I'm back with Clan Wolf International pilots. Anyway.
Woo! Oof! Oof! Also can
No,
convert.
what am I saying? They couldn't hit with anything. Anyway.
What's that Mad Dog gonna do to my Mad Dog?
I'm gonna alpha wish for the best at this point. It ain't looking good for the home team.
You're gonna Alpha Strike the Mad Dog? Come on, man. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah, I do, because I'm about to eat it coming back. So
Yeah, you are. You absolutely are. There's no denying that. You're gonna eat
just count this. This
36
is gonna
fucking
be
missiles.
20, 36, 42 heat, and I can sink 24. So that's put me at what? A lot?
Sounds right. A lot. Let's see. I ran, so that's 2, 15,
All right,
17.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. So everything's short range. 10, 20, 28, or 10, 20, 30. No, 40 heat. My math ain't mathing. Okay. So that's 40 heat. I can sink 24. So 16 heat left over. Okay.
That's a lot of goddamn heat, bro. That is a massive amount of heat. And God
That's
help
a
you if
lot
I
of
hit an engine.
Yeah, but I think
16 heat
what's
has a shutdown 4+
yeah, it does.
in that series of rolls that you got to make there.
Yep.
Well,
So let's
by
just
series I mean that's the only roll you have to make, but still.
let's see. What did you ran 2? So okay, so we're
That's your
looking
star
at
commander, don't forget.
yep, 3
No, not 3.
3 for gunnery.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. 3 for gunnery, 4 for your movement.
Yeah. 3 for gunnery, 4 for my movement.
Mm-hmm.
6 because of yours. So that means
Yep. 6 at short range.
So pulses are at 4, LRMs are at 6s.
Large pulse in LRM 20s.
2 large pulse, 2 medium pulse, and 2 LRM 20s.
Oh my god. You're kidding. I forgot you said Alpha Strike. All right, roll it and tell me where to apply
All right,
damage.
so these are these are the large pulses. We'll do those first. So I
Okay.
need, what do we say? 4s. So those
think
both
so.
hit.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 9. That's left leg 10,
Left leg 10. Got it.
right arm 10.
Right arm 10. Got it.
All right, 2 medium pulses. Both of those hit. Boxcars again. Dang it. And we're location. All right, 6. Right torso 7.
Shit. I just
And then-
realized I told you 5 a couple times for lasers, and it should have been 7s because they were clan medium lasers. And I don't remember which ones hit and which ones didn't and all that shit, so I'm just going to have to eat those extra points of damage I didn't do.
ER meats are 5, aren't they?
Where's my storm? Nope, I was right. They're
Oh.
5s. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
You're good.
No, ER meats are 7. You're right. Yeah. Clan ER. Yeah, clans. So the heat is 5.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was just looking at and thought it was. Yep, you're right. Yeah, it is 7s, not 5s. But there's nothing I can do about it because there's no way for me to remember where you've eaten medium lasers and where you haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to let that. I'm not gonna stress over it. I'm just gonna have to remember that medium lasers are 7 points of damage. We've resolved 1 hit location for your medium pulses, by the way. The second.
Oh
one.
yeah, that was both are right torso. So
both are
yeah.
right torsos. So 14
Yeah.
total damage there.
Yep.
That's rough. That is super rough. Your
we
wire diagram of this dude is it's getting colorful.
Cool.
There's
So
a variety of colors going on right now.
all right, and then 2 LRMs. We need 6s on these.
Okay.
God damn.
No, really?
3 to 5.
Talk about bullets in a very literal sense. Bullets being dodged.
Yeah, I can't. Wow, my LRMs were the star of the last game, and
Not
This
this
is
round,
not-
buddy.
yeah.
All right, I am
Oh,
firing 24, 26. Yeah, I am firing all 6 SRM 6s. Do your Mad Dog doesn't have a AMS or anything silly, right?
No, that'd be great.
So gunnery 1, my move 3, your move 4, Woods is 5, 7 for range. I need 6 sets of 7s better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good thing the average on 2 dice isn't 7. Oh wait.
Yeah, right. All right. No. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 6s hit. I'm gonna do something silly. Give me just a second here. As long as I remember to update this thing. Oops. There we go. I'll remember how many missile thingies I'm on. So, first set of 6 packs. Rolling cluster. 7 on a 6 pack. 4 missiles hit. All right. 2 right arm.
Okay.
2 left torso.
Okay.
2 left arm.
Okay.
2 left torso.
Okay.
Next cluster. 4 on a 6 pack. Are you kidding me right now? That's 3 missiles hit. Locations. Let's see. 2 to the right arm.
Okay.
2 more to the right arm.
Okay.
2 to the center torso.
All right.
Next cluster. 5 on a 6 pack is 3 missiles again. 2 to the right leg.
All right.
2 to the right arm.
Okay.
And 2 to the center torso. Oh, yeah, I just deleted some dice. Give me a second.
No worries.
Let me take some of yours. I'm not gonna take them. I'm just gonna. Wait, just a second. I deleted some dice and didn't mean to. So I need these. La, 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 la. I'm being a bit retentive at the moment, but that's okay. All right. Last cluster roll. In 4. 3 missiles hit. Right. 2 to the right arm.
Okay.
2 to the right torso. And 2 to the left torso. And I need to update my ammo count. So that was 6. We are now at 60 minus 6, 54. All right. Your turn, sir.
Oh, that was all the missiles?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Let me give you.
believe there's a PSR in there.
Oh yeah, there should be.
I didn't.
Yeah, PSR.
I didn't do the math, but I had a feeling that.
I'm gonna go ahead since I'm so I don't forget it. So I'm a 4 plus the shutdown.
Okay. You're gonna roll that now.
Yeah. So what is that? I shut down greater than 4 or
On a greater than 4, you stay alive, or not? You stay up.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Whew. Barely.
I'm curious to know what those missiles just did to that fucking mad dog of yours.
It went as bad as I thought it was
I
gonna
know
be.
it didn't sound bad as I'm rolling it off, but I feel like your left side is just getting annihilated. But obviously not so much. Your right arm definitely, right arm and right torso should have. I felt like they took a lot of hits.
Yeah, I took
But
a bunch of hits.
It
But
didn't look like it did.
yeah. So
Anyway,
so he's not gonna shut down, although he is
he's toasty.
toasty. I'll shoot a LRM next turn.
Mm-hmm.
The adder will
Mhm.
shoot everything. Do I want everything?
If I'm not mistaken, the adder is looking at some heat problems as well.
He's at +5 at the moment.
So, okay, well, +5 is not horrible. It's not
It's,
horrible. It's just a reduction in movement range.
yeah. Um, we'll do large. What did I run? I ran backwards, so
You can't run backwards.
I can't run backwards. Oh,
No. What's the adder's movement without the heat problems?
it's
It's
6'9".
6'9", right? So he would have been a 5'8". I don't remember where he was. I'm gonna have to let.
He. All I did was move straight back.
Yeah, you move straight back, and I moved a bunch forward, but I had to run and turn through woods. So I think the movement is okay. Well, you have a +3 modifier up there for some reason, when it should be a
because I
+2.
ran. Yeah, because I ran. That's.
Well, no,
I forgot.
this should be a 2 because you could only move 5 hexes going backwards
Okay.
with heat +1 or whatever, 5 heat
Okay.
giving you a -1 MP. So we'll do that. Whether or not your movement was totally legal is questionable because I don't remember at this point where he was last round. So we'll just kind of let it be otherwise. But this is also going to be a green die because he would have only been able to walk.
Yeah. Well, only way to walk. Okay.
That does change your gunnery slightly, but
how much heat does that do?
what's that?
Still through a flamer. You're in range.
Oh wow, at long range, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste the heat. So in that case, we'll do large pulse and 2 mediums, and then an LB5 cluster round.
Okay.
All right. So everything short range. Yeah, everything short range. Where did he go? Yeah, there he is. 1 4s plus 1 5 because I walked.
1 and then 2 for your walk. 3 for my move is a 5, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. 5
So 5 for normal stuff, and then 3 for
pulse.
large pulse. Okay. I'll do large pulse. 3, thank God. Wow.
Hit
That's
location.
hit location is to your right arm.
Right arm 10. Or it's large
10?
pulse, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And then the 2 meads, we're looking at 5s, we said.
Yep.
Both of those will hit. That's 7 and 7, so that's 14 to your CT.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. That is a PSR. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and then my LB, I got an LBX5.
That's right, you're firing the LB5 in cluster. So go ahead and make the roll to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then roll the cluster.
9.
That's all 5 pellets hit. So go ahead and hit.
All 5.
Then go ahead and roll
and then we'll
5
do
separate location
5
rolls.
locations. 3, 4, 5. All right. 2, or I'm sorry, to your right arm.
Right arm 1. It's
Your left
LBX,
arm,
so it's 1 point each.
Yeah, 1 point. 1 to your left arm.
Okay, 1 to the left.
1 more to your right arm.
1 more to the right.
Left torso.
Left torso 1.
And left torso.
And left torso 2. Got it. No armor on that arm, but I'm okay with that for the moment.
Yeah, this is not going to be in that.
Yeah, that's the arm with all the lasers on it too, so that might be a problem. Well, it's only got 1 arm or 1 laser. But,
so I actually built up 2 points of heat on that. All right, that's fine.
7. Perfect. I am at 7 heat after this. I'm firing all 5 medium lasers at, I believe, short range. What's the number of hexes? It's 3 hex range, right?
Yeah, you're short range.
Yep, short range. So gunnery 1, running is 3. I'm hitting on 5s, and I'm firing 5 of them. So let's get these a bit further spread out. All right.
No, 6s because I did walk.
That your
The
walk
5.
doesn't make a difference to me. It's the number of it's the movement range modifier. So you have like you had a +2. So 1 is my gunnery, +2 for my run is 3, +2 for your movement overall.
Oh
That's
yeah,
5.
yep, you get.
So 5 medium
Math are
lasers
fun.
hitting on 5+. That's 1, 2, 3, 5.
This is not gonna be fun.
I have to remember that these do 7 points of damage each.
Yes.
All right, hit, and hit. All 5 hit. That's 20. Or that's going to be 35 damage. So you'll have a PSR to make when we're done here. But before we do all the PSR stuff, let's see where these guys all slap you at. All right, 7 points left torso.
Okay.
7 points left arm.
Okay.
7 points left leg.
Have armor there. Go ahead.
7 points center torso.
Okay.
And 7 points right torso.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Go ahead and make that 35 points of damage PSR.
Yeah.
How much armor is left on that adder?
We're
A
good
fair
on
amount,
PSR.
but it's getting pretty thin. It's
That
getting...
left torso has no armor left,
Yeah.
but you didn't crit.
Yeah, well, you don't check crit on 0 armor. You check crit on internal strikes.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is next?
Nova into your Stormcrow,
Okay.
and we'll do. Let's see. Didn't move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 range. That'll be. Yep. So short for everything, and then the ER small is going to be long, just because. One. You didn't.
Yeah, you're looking at 2 plus range.
2.
Because I'm in the woods.
Yep. Yeah. So 6 for the ER small, and then does that mean that the large pulse cannot miss?
Is it at what's the range?
It's short range, so it'd be
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, that is.
Is that an auto hit?
Yeah, the large pulses are auto hit.
Okay. And then I can't roll worse than a 2, so the UAC's gonna. Well, I need to roll to see if it'll double tap, right?
Well, so for the
No, I rolled. Yeah, I messed it up. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so yes, so 6 for the ER small then,
it's on the Stormcrow.
and that'll hit. Okay.
Alright, so
So
small laser hits.
yep, small laser hits.
What's the damage on that?
I believe it's 5. The damage is 5. Yes.
Okay, 5. Got it.
Okay.
Alright,
So
where's it
we'll
going?
do large pulse.
The small.
is
Where's the
going-
small laser going first?
Oh, small laser 6. Right torso.
Right torso 5. All right. Large pulse laser.
Large pulse laser is going to your 9, which will be left leg.
Left leg 9. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. It should be 10.
Yes.
And then you have something else hitting me, I believe.
The UAC 5. Yep.
Okay.
So-
what was the target number for that?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
but what was
that
the?
one? We do have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah. Well, what do you have to hit? You have the gunnery
2.
of 1, 2 for the woods, nothing for rain or nothing for my movement or your movement. What's the range bracket for it?
It's short range. Yeah.
Short range. So yeah, for that one you're gonna for that one you just don't roll a snake eyes, which is the same thing as the 2. I understand, but
So
and then
7,
now
yeah.
roll 8 plus to get that second hit because of the UAC.
Nope, of course not.
Okay, so 1. What is it? 5.
Yeah, 5 damage,
Okay,
and it's going to your 4, which is right arm.
right arm 5, and that is a PSR, just barely. So don't roll snake eyes. We're good. Stormcrow is what was the range? 6.
Yes.
All right, Alpha Strike coming back. So, gunnery 1, 2 for my movement, snake eyes, and so yeah, basically don't roll snake eyes for the larges and 4s for the medium lasers. So 2 larges first. They're almost guaranteed to hit. Both hit. Locations. 8 and 11. So left torso 10. Jesus Christ, we're getting so many left torso hits tonight.
6.
And then left arm for 10.
Left arm for 10. That blows it off and will transfer to the left. So that's a crit for the left torso shot that you just did.
All right,
And
let's
then
see.
that'll
Let's see.
that'll be, hold on, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2. So that's 2 crits for the left torso.
All right, rolling
2
for
rolls, crit rolls.
Yep. So rolling the first one. Nope. Second one. Nope. All right, and then 4 pluses for the mediums. There's 3. 1, 2, and 3 hit. 7 points apiece. 8 left torso 7.
That's going to blow it off completely.
That's gonna be engine hits.
Huh?
That'll be engine hits.
Yeah.
You lost that torso, you'll lose the engine hits. I also have 7 points going to the left leg, and 7 more points going to the left torso that's going to transfer to the center.
So, 5, 6.
And it sounds like I got at least one critical roll.
And then, all right. So that gives me, you blew off the left torso. That's 2 engine hits automatically, right?
Correct.
All right. So there's that, and then the CT is pretty good right now, actually.
So I have one for that hit that destroyed or knocked off the torso. I do have the one critical to roll because it transfers. Correct.
To transfer to the CT?
That's what we did. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Did you have ammo in that torso?
No.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. Yes.
I got to roll for crit to see if we blow up everything. So let's see what we got.
Yeah, that's machine gun ammo.
That's nasty ammo. That's a 9. That's a chance for that is a critical in the left torso.
It's got case.
6 and 6 on that's a boxcars on a critical location roll. I don't know if that makes a difference. No,
6 would...
it's just a low. It's just a bottom 6 on the left torso.
Roll again.
Okay. Yeah.
Roll again until you get a 1, 2, or 3.
Okay. Bottom 3.
That's the ammo.
That's the ammo. All right.
Yeah.
It's got case though. You said.
Yeah,
right?
I'm case protected. Yeah.
All right. So this is on the not the adder. It's the Nova.
Nova.
Okay. So left arm, left torso. Yep, we did hit the ammo. It blows off. It blows up that torso, but nothing transfers because it's all vented out the back. You do have the 2 engine hits. That's going to give you super heat problems.
That's what, 16 heat?
Well, 10 definitely from the 2 engine hits.
Oh yeah. So 10. Yeah, I'm good on heat. I'm still heat neutral.
Okay. Wow.
So you did take my large pulse on that.
Well, that's even better for me.
And you of course took my machine guns. How dare you, sir?
Your ammo explosion does trigger damage to the pilot.
Yep. Is that a
That's
PSR
2.
or is
it's 2 damage to the pilot, so you have to roll the consciousness for both hits.
Okay. So I roll the
starts
first.
at a 3 and then a 5.
So I'll roll a. Oop, that's the wrong button. All right. So I'll roll a 3+ first.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Good there. And then I need a 5+.
Correct.
Nope.
Whoa! Knocked out. Now, the pilot stay awake check is done automatically or immediately once it's triggered. You took grand total more than 20 damage in that phase, so you definitely have to make a PSR to stay standing. However, you're sleepy, so your mech automatically falls.
Correct.
So roll the 1d6 for facing after the fall.
2.
2. 1 hex side to the right, and damage goes to the right side. What's the tonnage on that Nova?
Now, I fall 1 hex to the right.
Yeah, you turn 1 hex to the right and fall forward. So you would be landing on your face, but the damage goes to the right side of the mech.
Do I fall down?
No. That you didn't get displaced, so you just fall prone in that same hex.
Okay, so I'm prone in that hex. Okay, cool.
Correct. Now, if you had been pushed or DFA'd or something like that, that would be a totally different animal. But that does not apply here. Prone and the knockout.
Yep,
unconscious or whatever it says.
And then I need to roll damage.
Yep. What's the weight on that
50
mech?
tons.
How many?
50 ton.
So 5 points of damage. I'll roll it really quick. 5 points of damage on the right side. 9 right is left torso. That's the one I shot off, so it goes to the center torso. Which would
transfer to CT. So 5 points of damage there. Okay.
Still armored?
Still armored.
All right. That mech is still alive, but I almost got it. All right.
You'll probably get him next turn.
Oh, probably. Hellbringer Summoner?
Hellbringer Summoner.
You shoot
I'm
first.
How much heat do I have to work with? Oh, I got 40 heat on this guy. Let's go. All right. 24.
5 hex range. I believe we determined this was no interference for line
34.
of sight. That is correct.
Yes, yes.
No woods in the way,
Okay,
so it's
so
just range and movement.
I'll be at 34 heat, but I can sink 40. Cool. All right, so range and movement.
Literally
So,
cool.
yeah, very cool. Yes, so we'll shoot 1, 2, 5. So we're at short range with everything. Cool. So 3 for my run, 4 for my pilot, 6 because of you. So 6s for
Sure.
everything?
Sounds right.
Okay. 2 ER larges. 1 miss, so 1 hit.
Okay.
It's going to your 6, which is right torso.
Right torso 10.
10. And then 2. 1 miss again.
Mm-hmm.
Great. That's 7 CT for 7 damage.
7 damage CT. Got it.
Yep. And that's what I got.
All right. No PSR needed, and he will be returning fire with. Let me do some heat math. So he's at 2 for running this far. 15 and 15 is 32. A little bit. I'm at 6 heat. Is that smart? Or do we do 15, 25, 29, 31? We'll be at 5 heat, same difference, but there's streaks involved.
I do have double AMS, so
Yeah, never mind then.
you can.
Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the energy barrage of a single PPC and 3 ER medium lasers. So that's going to be 30 heat, 32. That'll put me at 6 heat when I'm done. That is going to make him a 4, 6 mech on the next round until he calms down. But he's going to fire with a PPC and the mediums. Everything is going to be, well, it'll be short range for the PPC. Because what was the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think everything is short. Let me double check
everything
that.
should be short.
5 hexes is, yeah, short range for PPC. And so that's 1, 3 for my movement, 6 for yours, short range. I need some 6s. So first is the PPC, hitting on 6. Hit. Barely, but a hit. Location. 15 to the right leg.
15 to right leg. Okay.
Then 3 ER mediums hitting on. I've already forgot the number. 6? Is that what I need?
6s.
6.
Yep.
1, 2. 2 hits.
That's gonna be a PSR.
Yep. So first hit, or excuse me, 11 is the 7 points to the left arm and 7 points to the center torso.
So 5.
How you looking over there? He's good.
He's good.
All right. Well, because of how long it could potentially take the next round, I think we are going to stop there. It is already just about 9 o'clock here, so we've been on camera for about 2 hours. We did get a somewhat delayed start for the match and whatnot for, whoops, wrong button. That's the one I wanted. But yeah, we're sitting right about 2 hours. So let's go ahead and pause there. Let me, before I forget, let me save the game. Oh, wrong button. BattleTech. Survival. Upcoming matches. Save the game. Let's see. Round 3, Steel Vipers versus Hell's Forces. Part 2. Okay. Hey, thanks, Cyclops, for hanging out, man. I appreciate that, brother. Hope you enjoyed the show. The next, part 2 of this fight will be sometime in the next week or so. Dane and I will figure that out off screen as to when that next match is. If you join the sorry. If you hop on the Discord, that's probably the best way to figure out what's going on. Of course, liking, subbing, and sharing and all that other stuff will help out too. So you get the notifications for when we're live and whatnot. But also getting on the Discord gets you a little bit more in touch with whatever else might be going on across the board. But that's entirely up to you, of course. Is the Three Summers Brothers code names in... Oh, good God. Cyclops... Yeah. Yes, I get it now. Cyclops, Havoc, and Vulcan. I'm not familiar with Vulcan as a Marvel character, but Cyclops and Havoc I knew. I was getting ready to lead off with that, and then it clicked. Everything clicked, and my brain just stopped braining altogether. Well, Dane, great match. Comments, feedback, thoughts, concerns, fears. I've savaged 2 mechs already, so...
Yeah, it's not looking good for those. The adder's probably gone, and he's being held together by spit and wishes.
Yes, he is. You know who else is having a hard time staying in one piece? Is that? I'm not even sure which one I want to go with. The crossbow. Well, the crossbow's probably fine. He fell over because he screwed up a PSR or something like that. Oh, he took a gyro hit. That's what it was.
Yeah, he took a gyro hit and went straight to the ground.
Yeah. The Mad Dog, on the other hand, that one is yeah.
The Mad Dog is alive.
He is alive. That is a word that you can use.
He only... Oh, let me mark it before we leave. He's at 17 heat.
Yeah. Do that, and let me know when you're done updating your heat and everything over there so I can resave the table and make sure we have
Yeah, that's my fault.
an accurate start at
where
the
is
next
he at?
fight. I am still feeling confident in the Hell's Horses pulling out a win. Now, that said...
All right, you can go ahead and save it.
Okay. That said, obviously, I'm not trying to win outright. As a GM, I've said this 100 times. As a GM, I don't want to outright defeat you guys. I just want to give you guys a hard challenge that...
Listen, when I shoot 40 missiles at you and 12 hit, there's a problem.
Oh, that's right. It was 2 LRM-20s. One of the LRM-20s outright missed, and then 12 out of that salvo hit. Okay. I thought it was 24 total hits.
It might have been, but not.
I mean, listen, 24 out of 40 is not a bad number. It's just not a great number.
And then the Mad Dog point blank missing 2 LRM volleys is just...
And then eating something like a dozen or so SRM-6s easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fuck your day right there.
Yeah.
Later, Cyclops. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Yeah, that'll definitely screw it up. I was really hoping for better outcomes with the Hellbringer Summoner in that last round. But they haven't had a chance to really shoot each other a lot yet either. Next round or 2, that's when that one's going to get resolved.
Well, see, the problem is on that one, you have more firepower you can bring to bear. I'm capped out right now.
Yes.
I'm only shooting 2 ER large, 2 ER mediums, so...
You are limited, and I'm glad you've reminded me, by the way, that that's the one that has the 2 AMS, because now I'm just like, well, I'm just not going to fire the streaks. There's no point.
Yeah, I was like, there's no reason for you to fire the streaks. That's just building up heat for you. So yeah. I'm not going to be that guy. I mean, listen, you could have let me fail.
But yeah, and then your Nova is looking pretty thrashed up there as well. Knocked out, knocked down, missing parts. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, listen, we've been in this situation before where it looked fairly evident which side was going to win, and then we come back for part 2 or even part 3 for the 1 or 2 matches, and all of a sudden everything gets flip-flopped. So, it's not
we
over.
Came back and... Well, flip-flop's a weird word to say for headshots, but you know.
Listen, I can't help how many headshots go through, man. In fact, I'm surprised I haven't rolled that many boxcars tonight compared to how many I've rolled statistically averaging
Oh
over
no!
last.
Now it's gonna be nothing but headshots, Nick.
Oh
When you
yeah,
come
no,
back.
yeah. It's the bell curve. We got to get it back up into the up and out of the down. Daria says, "Poor Nova." Yeah, that Nova got fucked up.
Yeah.
What did it though was you stopping.
Well, and here's the problem though. He is vastly outgunned, and there's even maneuverability wise, there's not much he can do to even that odds. So
Jump. I mean, it's not much, but it's better than the nothing of not moving. That's all I can say.
how many rounds do we have after this?
I don't know.
Or is this last round?
Oh, so this is the final round of the preliminaries, and then we go into the finals. The finals has all the clans that are still active, so whoever's still in the winners bracket, all the ones that are still in the losers bracket, will take shots at each other, and it'll eventually get whittled down to where we end up with anywhere between like 4 and 6 clans left over.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that plays out, obviously, over time. Any other final thoughts before we wrap this up? Darius adds that the Nova really does need to keep moving, which is going to be really hard because now he needs to roll a 5+ to stay awake or to wake back up, and we've seen that 5s and 6s are the trouble number.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? Any other final thoughts?
No, who would know? Who would think that a clan that all they do is, go fast and, I'm not sure what I can say on Twitch, the booger sugar.
Cocaine. You can call it cocaine.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah.
Are you talking about Steel Vipers doing the cocaine? I feel like...
No, I'm talking about the Hell Horses snorting it up and going, YOLO,
I was not aware
let's
that
go.
Hell's Horses did any of those illicit activities.
Oh, that's like...
I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just not aware of it. Because, listen, I'll be honest, though. Hell's Horses is one of a handful of clans that I never really paid any attention to.
So, if I'm remembering my lore right, they basically have a whole culture of... They're basically space Viking bikers. That's all they are.
Okay.
And they snort it and go.
Sure. I mean, the only clan that I know of that outright does some form of narcotic is, of course, Glad Scorpion with Ambrosia. That's not to say that the other clans don't have some other crazy shit going on, between their various rituals and pre-battle things and whatnot. And the Hell's Horses does a lot of combined arms. That is one of their defining traits insofar as what makes them stand out compared to the other clans. In fact, in the rules that I decided to effectively ignore, the Hell's Horses were, when they put their trinary together for the placement trials, they were supposed to have a star of vehicles and a star of elementals as well as a star of mechs. And I was like, no, everybody's getting a trinary of mechs. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, I'd already planned out when Vipers, I was going to have a whole star of elementals just, riding to battle on all these omnis.
Korean up.
Fucking your shit up.
All right, my friends, that is all we have for us here tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider pushing all the buttons, liking, subscribing, sharing, etc., etc. If you are watching live, you can get the link to our Discord by typing !Discord into the stream chat. Otherwise, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the Discord invite link in the description below. Meanwhile, we're going to get out of here. As soon as I remember what I'm supposed to say all the time. My brain is seriously trying to, I want to go take a nap because I didn't get my nap today. But also because I didn't go to work. But I digress. Stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place. So make sure you're doing what you got to do for you and yours. And as for me and mine, I'm going to try to remember the rest of my thing. And then we're going to go get out of here. Have a good one, my friends. We'll see you next time.